Warning, the following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, what the hell is up, everybody? Welcome back for another one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles. Fuck yeah. Alright, well, I can honestly say I was not planning on doing this today. I will be doing some stuff later on today. This is just kind of like a one-off thing today. I'm not going to be sitting down and doing a full session of this shit today. But holy hell, there was some dumb fucking shit that happened in my personal life yesterday. Like, it just seemed like every fucking person was out to piss me off yesterday for just the most dumb fuck reasons too. Like, stupid petty shit, but like just stupid, man. Stupid fucking shit. Then again, what can you expect out of people, you know? People are fucking just the worst. People are the fucking worst. Humans fucking suck. Can I just say that? Humans fucking suck. The only humans that don't fucking suck are the, like, 400 of you that are subscribed to my YouTube channel. You guys are beautiful people. Y'all are amazing, and I appreciate y'all. And, like, the 4 people who are subscribed to my Rumble channel. Yeah, literally 4 at the time I'm recording this. Not to mention my 10 Twitter followers. Yes, that's right. I have double-digit Twitter followers. Ooh. Fucking Twitter, dude. I fucking hate Twitter. Twitter's such a fucking cesspool of shit and garbage. Speaking of cesspools of shit and garbage, let's talk about my life for a second here. So, for those of you who don't know, I started up my, like, I guess you could call them Pokemon rant battles, like, a long time ago, back in 2015, around the time I first got a job and around the time I first started doing commentary on my videos. I kind of started those as a way to blow off steam, and it started back in the day with Pokemon White 2, and, you know, kind of has evolved into what it has now. Like, in the past, I called them my Pokemon Battle Revolution rant battles because I would mostly rant about shit. But then I decided to start, you know, I decided to rebrand these particular videos that I do into my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles, because I feel like the word discussion better encapsulates everything that I do, you know, with these Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles. But today I'm going to be, again, kind of going back to my roots a bit. I don't do shit like this as much as I used to. Like, there'd be times, especially when I lived at my mom's house, where, like, I'd come home at night, and then, like, immediately when I got home, I'd throw this game in and do a, recording session of my rant, you know, Pokemon Battle Revolution rant battles, as I called them back then. And I would just blow off fucking steam about stupid shit that happened at work. And I'm going to be kind of doing that again today, to a somewhat, I guess, somewhat different extent, because this happened the previous night. Obviously, I can't record videos at night anymore because of my dad's mostly unnecessary existence. And he kind of pissed me off yesterday, too. Probably be talking about that during this video, too. But it was one of my, well, I guess now you'd say former coworkers who pissed me off yesterday. Who really fucking pissed me off yesterday. I'm not going to give away this person's name. I usually try to do good about keeping people anonymous. I've had issues with that in the past. You know, I haven't done as great of a job with that in the past when it comes to, like, ranting about people who, you know, on Twitter and stuff. I have made the mistake of, you know, giving away their names and shit sometimes. I'm going to try to do better about that in the future. You know, not specifically call these people out by name necessarily, unless it's warranted, you know. Unless they were the ones who started it, then I'm not going to call them out by name if I was the one who started shit with them. But especially when it comes to, like, things in my real life, I always keep people anonymous, so I'm not going to be giving away this person's name or anything. But needless to say, like, what a bitch. Like, straight up, what a bitch. Speaking bluntly, I never really liked this particular person. Like, literally one of the most, like, toxic people ever, and she's too stupid to realize that she's fucking toxic. Like, just a fucking joke of a human being. Very unintelligent, like, just not only unintelligent, but also a bitch. And, like, I have no problem dealing with someone who's unintelligent, you know, like, that's fine. But you throw in being unintelligent in combination with being a bitch, like, there's no redeeming qualities. I'm sorry, but at that point, you're just a useless fucking human being, and you can die in a fucking hole for all I give a shit. That's just the fucking way it is. That's the way I fucking see it anyway. Alright, so a little bit of background here before I really get into this. So for those of you guys who don't know, I'm a host at a restaurant. That is my current job. At least for now. I'm working on getting a new job, but still got a ways to go as far as that's concerned. But we'll see how things pan out in the next couple of weeks and shit. But either way, yeah, so I'm a host at a restaurant, and part of my responsibility, we do this stuff before we, like, at night, before we, you know, can clock out or whatever. We have to do this stuff that is referred to as side work. You guys who've worked in the, you know, restaurant and food industry know what I'm talking about. But before we clock out, we have these closing responsibilities that we have to do. Mostly it involves cleaning stuff and restocking certain items. And one of the things that we have to do as hosts is restock the fridge with ranch and blue cheese, because we're like a wings place, right? We're very similar to Buffalo Wild Wings, but we're not Buffalo Wild Wings. We're like a smaller restaurant chain than Buffalo Wild Wings, but very similar. So one of our main responsibilities is restocking the fridge with fucking ranch and blue cheese, right? Which I do every night. You know, usually we have 2 hosts on, and we like to split up the cut work, which involves cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning the front windows, cleaning the kids' machines, and then restocking the fridge with ranch or blue cheese. So usually, like, one of us does one of the bathrooms, one of us restocks either the ranch or blue cheese, and then one of us cleans either the kids' stuff or the windows. And that's a pretty good way to divvy it up, you know. And I always do my job to the best of my ability. Every fucking time. There are very, very rare occasions where I'll ever half-ass something. Even if I'm in a bad mood or something, I still do my fucking job properly, because I know that there are people who are counting on me to do my job properly. But here's the thing. The hosts are, you know, the hosts do not clock out at the same time. Right? So usually you have, like, what they call the host who is first cut, who gets sent home first, and then you have the closing host, which is there until usually the dining side is closed, because our restaurant has a dining side and a bar side, and usually the dining side closes a little bit early, and then the bar side stays open until the restaurant closes down, obviously. And we still get carry-out orders. We still do carry-out orders until we close. You know, so here's the thing, like, one of the hosts may, like, when it comes to restocking the fridge with ranch or blue cheese, one of the hosts may restock, like, let's say, either the ranch or the blue cheese. But just because they restock, it does not mean that the other host is not going to use some of the, you know, either ranch or blue cheese that other host has already restocked. So in the morning, there may be, like, maybe a couple of, you know, ranches or blue cheeses missing, you know, just because, you know, the other host may have had, like, 1 or 2 late carry-out orders, you know, people who order later at night. Usually there's not, like, a big rush, and usually, you know, they don't go through that many, so it's not that big of a deal. At least in theory, but apparently this fucking hoe, yes, I'm gonna say this fucking hoe, didn't seem to think that that was the case. And again, guys, I usually don't bother with telling you guys stories about this unless there's something that we can learn from this. And trust me, there's something we can learn from this. So, apparently, yesterday, and I didn't know about this until like after I'd started my shift. Apparently yesterday, the host who was working in the morning, because they've been having hosts work in the morning, and honestly, I think it's kind of stupid. I mean, I get it to a certain extent, you know, because the servers will piss and moan, because the morning shifts are usually super slow. Like, we're a wing place. Like, no one's going to come into a wing place at fucking noon. You know, so it's very rare that, like, we ever get, like, super busy in the morning. Like, very occasionally it happens, but it's pretty fucking rare that we ever get super busy in the morning. Like, I worked this past Monday, I worked the morning shift, and it was boring as fucking balls. Like, it was the most boring-ass motherfucking waste of my time. Because I was just sitting there bored out of my mind. I mean, granted, at least I was getting paid to sit there and be bored out of my mind, but it was just dreadful. I was literally sitting on my phone watching, you know, some of my videos on Rumble, honestly. I was just, it was terrible, man. But yeah, usually it's slow as fuck in the mornings. But yeah, so they've been having a host come in the mornings. And one of those particular hosts, you know, who can work mornings, she was working yesterday morning. And apparently decided to bitch to the manager that apparently me and the other host who were on that night didn't do our side work properly. Even though I can guarantee you, because I literally count out exactly how many ranches and blue cheeses to put in the fridge, you know, when we're restocking the fridge. We literally count it out, okay? And she was bitching up a storm to the assistant manager, I guess, about how me and the other hosts don't do our side work properly. Which is really funny because I've worked there for 8.5 fucking years. I've worked there probably since she was in fucking middle school. Okay? And she's just bitching up a storm to the assistant manager about how me and the other host weren't doing our side work properly. Again, here's the thing that she failed to take into account. Yes, the ranches and blue cheeses may not be fully stocked by the next shift because after we stock them, we sometimes get some late carryout orders. So yes, there may be a few ranches or a few blue cheeses missing from the fridge. And here's what I say to that. Whoop-de-fucking-do! Really? So you're that fucking upset that you have to take your lazy, fat, ugly bitch fucking ass to the back of the fucking restaurant and make a few extra ranches and blue cheese, which takes all of less than a fucking minute? Really? You're that fucking butthurt about having to make a few extra ranches and blue cheese in the morning? There's a reason why they schedule the opening host to come in at 10:45 because the restaurant opens at 11. That way you have 15 minutes to get your shit together and make sure everything's 100% good to go before the restaurant opens, you dumb bitch! Fucking really? You're gonna bitch that fucking much about a few blue cheese and a few ranches missing because, oh no, I have to dump some blue cheese into little containers and some ranch into little containers, which again takes less than a fucking minute? Really? That's what you're gonna fucking do? You're gonna throw a fucking shit fit over something that fucking stupid? Ha! And again, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing when it comes to fucking side work, considering, again, I've worked at the same place for 8.5 motherfucking goddamn years! Maybe I actually know what I'm doing! And again, just because we restock the fridge at night fully does not necessarily mean that it is going to be 100% fully stocked in the morning shift, which again is why they have the hosts come in 15 minutes before they open, so that way they can top off the fridge and do other stuff that they need to do, you know, which isn't much, by the way. Most of the time I end up sitting around waiting for the restaurant to open. You know, there's not a whole lot of shit that you have to do before you open. Are you telling me that you're so fucking lazy that you feel the need to bitch up a storm to the assistant manager because, oh no, I have to make a few extra ranches and blue cheese for the fucking fridge? Are you that goddamn pathetic? Really? You're gonna be that fucking petty and pathetic? What a stupid, ugly, fat fucking cunt. Is it any wonder why no one fucking likes you? And that's true, by the way. Literally, pretty much no one that I work with at that restaurant actually likes this particular person. Everyone seems to like me and get along with me very well. Go figure! Because I do this thing called not being a fucking bitch. And not being an asshole. And, you know, not talking shit about people. If I'm going to talk shit about someone, I'm going to do it to their fucking face. Or if I have a problem with someone or the way that they're doing something, I'm going to fucking tell them about it to their face instead of acting like a fucking spineless chicken shit coward and going behind their back and bitching to the assistant manager. Why? Because I actually have some goddamn integrity. If I don't like you, I'm going to fucking tell you I don't like you. If I don't like the way you're doing things, I'm going to tell you I don't like the way you're doing things. Although most of the time I will say this, like even if someone bothers me or whatever, if it's not worth my time, then it's not worth my time. I'm not going to go bitch to the assistant manager about it. You know, if it's something minor that irritates me or whatever, I just let it go because it's not worth my time. But apparently to this particular stupid bitch, apparently having to fill a few extra ranches and a few extra blue cheese in the morning, apparently that's a big fucking deal. But here's the really funny thing. So this particular person in question, the one who bitched to the assistant manager, she's not a very intelligent person. She is a very stupid person. I'm just going to say it straight up. This person is very fucking stupid. Oh yeah, and by the way, before I continue on, I know what some of you guys out there are probably thinking. You're thinking, oh well, multi-step, you're calling this person a spineless chicken shit coward, but you're not having the balls to tell this person to their face, you know, because you're just bitching about it on your YouTube channel. And that's fair. That's fair. But I want to make it clear in no uncertain terms that if this person were to walk into that restaurant again, I would have no problem telling her to her face that she is a spineless chicken shit coward. I would tell her straight up to her face she is a spineless chicken shit coward. Not to mention petty as hell, a total bitch, ugly as fuck, by the way. You know, it's really funny. We actually just hired a new host. And, like, I'm going to be straight up fucking honest. She's, like, really cute. Right? On the same day that, like, this other person quit, like, we hired this new host, right? And she is very, very cute, I will say. And I just couldn't help but thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, we traded up. You know, like, honestly. Because the person that I'm, you know, talking about today, the person that I'm ranting about today, she is not very attractive. You know? And, like, when you're not an attractive person, you should at least try to make up for it with an actual personality that's worth a damn, instead of being a manipulative, conniving bitch. Not to mention, again, as forementioned, a spineless chicken shit coward. But yeah, no, so here's the really funny thing. So like I was talking about before I went off on that tangent. So this particular person, she thinks that she's being smart and cunning, and she is being dumb and sloppy. Because here's the thing. The assistant manager, the one that she was talking shit about, or not shit about, but she was talking shit about me to the assistant manager. And that was a really bad fucking move. That was a really dumb fucking move on her part and a massive miscalculation. Because the thing about me and the assistant manager is that we get along very fucking well. Like, the two of us, we're very, like, very similarly, not exactly, but we're pretty like-minded. So, you know, we get along very well. You know, we both kind of understand each other pretty well and stuff like that. And I've worked with this person, you know, the assistant manager. I've worked with her for probably a good, like, few years now. You know, so we get along very fucking well, and we know each other pretty well. So that was the wrong fucking move on this girl's part. Like, what a moron. Like, you're gonna bitch to the assistant manager about me? Ooh, sorry, honey, that was the wrong fucking move. So the assistant manager actually pushed back against this girl for talking shit about me, which I greatly appreciate, too. See, that's why you always be nice to people and stand up for them, because when you do that for them, they are willing to do that for you. That's why you always be nice to people, you always treat people with respect, and don't talk shit about them behind their back. Like, again, as aforementioned, a chicken shit coward. But yeah, that was the wrong fucking thing for her to do. And so the assistant manager gave her a fucking earful. You know, defending me and the other host. And now listen, I can't speak for the other host. Okay? He's a little bit... You know, he's not the smartest kid. He's a 16-year-old high school kid. He may or may not be, from what I've seen, maybe a little bit mentally challenged or whatever. But he's a good kid. You know, he's a really nice person. You know, he may be a little bit clueless sometimes, and that's fair. You know, that's a fair assessment, but he's a really nice kid, you know, good kid at heart, and I respect that. You know, he always tries his best, legitimately, and I respect that. He may not always do the best, but he always tries his best. He's always very friendly, very nice to everyone, doesn't start shit with anyone, and so I respect that on a fundamental level. You know, I don't know exactly that he does the best job necessarily, and that's a fair criticism. But you know what? At least have the fucking guts to talk to me face to face like a fucking adult instead of trying to go behind my fucking back. Which, by the way, again, was an epic failure on her part. Because she ended up getting chewed out by the assistant manager, not me. I didn't get shit. I didn't get so much as a slap on the wrist. I didn't get so much as even a stern talking to. The assistant manager came up to me and told me this, and she's like, yeah, she's just being a bitch. And apparently this person also decided to quit. You know, the person that I'm talking about, the person who tried to talk shit about me behind my back. She ended up quitting. Go figure. Again, spineless fucking chicken shit coward. Doesn't have the fucking balls to face me face to face. You know what? If you got a problem with me or the way that I'm doing shit, at least fucking have the decency to fucking tell me face to face. That's fine. You know, like every single person that I've had a negative encounter with, whether it be on YouTube or Twitter, have at least had the decency to tell me to my face that they don't like me. And that's fine. I don't expect everyone to like me. That's totally fine. That's not a prerequisite for life, is that, oh, you have to like multi-step in order to be a decent person. Like, I don't care. Like, whether or not people like me. I don't give a fucking shit. But if you don't like me, or you have a problem with me or the way I'm doing things, have the fucking guts to tell me to my fucking face. Instead of being a little pussy-ass fucking bitch. You know, every single person that I have had a negative encounter with or that I consider to be a rival on, like, YouTube or Twitter has had the decency to at least tell me to my face that they don't like me or my content. Or what I have to say. And on a base fundamental level, I can at least respect that. I may not like those people, and I may end up going out of my way to trash them and return the favor. 100%. But I at least, at the very fucking least, I respect on a fundamental level that they have the guts to tell me to my face that they don't like me. I respect that on a fundamental level. Again, you got a problem with me or the way I'm doing shit or whatever, that's fine. There are certainly valid criticisms of me that could be made. 100%. And I am open to that. 100%. Always have been, always will be. But have the motherfucking balls. You know, if you're gonna talk shit about me or whatever, have the motherfucking balls to fucking say it to my face. Again, instead of acting like a chicken shit coward. I have no fucking respect for that crap. You know, I've always tried to be humble. I've always tried to give people the benefit of the doubt. But you know what? Fuck this bitch. Metaphorically, obviously, because I kind of doubt anyone would want to hit that in real life, because I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. She ugly. And again, I get it. Attacking someone's looks is a low blow. I get it. And me, of all people, should not be insulting people's looks. I get it. But at least I try to make up for my lack of looks. Again, with an actual personality and with actually trying to be a decent human being. Again, look at our workplace. You wonder why no one around there liked her? Because she was toxic as fuck. Literally fucking 80% of all the drama that went on at that place was caused by her. So I was thinking to myself last night. I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't be fucking pissed off. I should be celebrating the fact that this toxic bitch fucking quit. And that I don't have to deal with her anymore. I should be fucking celebrating. The first thing I did was cracked open an alcoholic beverage and chugged that shit. I think it's good to cut out the toxic elements and shit. It's good. And again, I'm not saying that, you know, I don't know. But I don't know what I was going to say there. But yeah, no, it's like, again, if you're going to talk shit about me or have valid criticisms of me, that's fine. Like, yeah, maybe I could do my side work a little bit better. Even though I don't really see any way that I could have done it any better. Because I did it as specified to the, you know, by the book. Did it literally by the book. Like, but if you have a problem with me, let's sit down and talk about it like fucking adults instead of you trying to go behind my back and get me in trouble with the with the assistant manager. That's chicken shit. Somewhat, again, pun intended, because we work at a fucking wing place, but still, that's chicken shit. That's pathetic fucking chicken shit. Again, like I've said, there may very well be valid criticisms of me, and that's totally fine. Let's sit down and have a discussion like rational adults. Instead of going behind my back like a manipulative, conniving bitch. Even though she's too stupid to talk shit properly. And that's the real that's the real lesson to be learned from this. Like I said, there's a lesson to be learned from this. Be very careful who you talk shit about and who you talk shit about to, if that makes sense. Because her talking shit about me to the assistant manager was a really stupid move. Because she was the one who ended up getting chewed out. And something that I hope she learns someday is that the world doesn't fucking give two shits about her or her opinions. And see, that's something that I understand very well. Like, I understand very well that the world doesn't give a shit about me, and the world does not give a shit about my opinions. Now, I have the right to speak my opinions, and I will. Absolutely. But I understand that, like, I'm entitled to nothing. If I want something, I go out there and I fucking work for it, or I ask for it. But this world owes me nothing. And unlike most people these days, I actually understand that fact. You want something, you work for it, and earn it. And that's the fucking way it should be. And yet this particular stupid bitch thinks that she deserves better treatment than everyone else. No. Again, you're really going to bitch up a storm because there's a few ranches and a few blue cheese missing, so it'll take you all of maybe a minute and a half if you're going slowly to refill the few ranches and blue cheese that need to be refilled. You're really going to bitch up that much of a fucking storm about that? And again, trying to, get me in trouble with the assistant manager was a really fucking stupid move. Really fucking stupid move. But yeah, that shit just pissed me off yesterday. It was dumb. And it's over something that fucking stupid? Like, really, dude? You're gonna get that fucking butthurt over something that stupid. Like, what a joke, dude. What a goddamn joke. But again, hopefully I never have to see that toxic bitch again. Hopefully I don't have to deal with her anymore. So that's the upside to this. Because honest to God, she was the cause of, like, literally 80 to 85% of the drama that went on around that place. There's only one more person I can think of that really causes drama around there. But yeah. Just a fucking joke, dude. Fucking joke. Yeah, I don't know why, though. It just seems like everyone's been pissing me off lately or going out of their way to piss me off. My dad yesterday also pissed me off. That's why I was in such a shitty mood yesterday. It was because even before work, like, my dad, was giving me more shit about, oh, well, when are you going to get a full-time job or whatever? And it's like, dude, literally a fucking week. Give me literally a fucking, like, week and a half. Okay? Because you know what? I don't give a shit what you think. I don't give a flying fucking shit what you think. I am doing things on my terms, my way. On my timeline. Sorry if that doesn't match up with what you think that I should do, but frankly, I don't give a rat's fucking ass about other people's opinions of me. I will certainly listen to them and hear them out, but at the end of the day, I don't give a shit. So shut the fuck up already. For months, it's been on and on and on about him. Like, 40% of the time, anything he ever says is, so when are you getting a full-time job? And I'm just like, shut the fuck up. I'm working on it. Can you do me a favor and back the fuck off? Because you're really starting to fucking piss me off. The plan has always been to get a full-time job. But I'm doing it on my terms, my way, on my timeline. And if that doesn't line up with what you think I should do, then fuck you. I don't give a shit. Because again, as for mentioned, I'm doing things my fucking way. It's fucking aggravating. It's like, just fuck off already. Like, again, when it comes to my dad, like, did it ever occur to him for a split goddamn second that I actually do know what I'm doing? And that maybe I have fucking reasons for doing shit the way that I do? And maybe I'm just trying to be overly cautious before, and have all my, cards in hand before I go out and start looking for a new job. That way I can focus on that entirely and put all of my focus into that. It's fucking annoying. It's like, dude, fuck off. Okay, you don't have to tell me the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I get it. You think I'm not a complete fucking clueless idiot? Because he seems to think that I'm some clueless fucking idiot. And it's fucking aggravating. It's like, shut the fuck up and let me do what I want to do on my goddamn terms. If that doesn't line up with what you think I should do, I don't care. I don't fucking give a shit. Because again, I'm doing things my way on my terms. So I had to deal with a bunch of that crap yesterday too. Yesterday was just a fucking shit show of a fucking day. Like, honestly, if it hadn't been for that recording session that I did in the morning, waking up yesterday would have been a complete fucking waste of my time. I should have just stayed in fucking bed. Just stupid shit, man. Fucking pisses me off. I'm sick of people being stupid. I'm sick of people being assholes. Again, is it too much to ask to just, like, I don't know, fucking lock my studio door and just sit in here and play fucking video games until my eyes bleed? That's all I want. That's literally all I want out of life. I would love nothing more than to be able to fucking, lock my studio door and just sit in this fucking studio and play video games and make videos for you guys literally until I die. That is literally all I want out of life. And I don't feel like that's asking for too much. I really don't. But no, instead I have to go out into society and deal with stupid people being ass cocks. I'm fucking tired of dealing with stupid people. I really am. Fucking tired of this shit. Whether it's my dad or whoever. I'm fucking sick of it, man. Fucking so sick of it. That's why I really need, again, for the sake of my own mental health, I really need to, I do plan on getting a full-time job. Like, I've told my dad multiple fucking times, but he doesn't seem to get it. Can't seem to get it through his thick, numbskull of a head. I've told him multiple times that, yes, I plan on getting a full-time job. Sorry that it's not on your timeline, but I don't operate on your timeline. I operate on my timeline. That's a problem for you. Well, again, that's your problem, not mine. So do me a favor and shut the goddamn fuck up. Please and thank you. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems like everyone's going out of their way to fucking piss me off lately. Fucking aggravating, dude. Fucking aggravating constantly having to deal with stupid people saying stupid shit and doing stupid shit. But yeah, anyway. That's why yesterday I was in such like a, I was in such a bad fucking mood yesterday. I was pissed off because of, my dad initially. And then I went into work and had to deal with that fucking bullshit. It's just, it's dumb. But yeah, if I ever see that bitch again in that restaurant, I'm going to tell her straight up, like, gee, going behind my back and talking shit about me to Karis, real fucking stupid move. Real fucking stupid. Like I said, though, I wouldn't have expected anything less out of that person. Because she's really fucking unintelligent. I thought so since day one that I first met her. I'm like, wow, this person is incredibly unintelligent. So, yeah, just a whole bunch of shit just fucking pissing me off lately. If my dad starts up with that shit one more fucking time, I'm telling him off. Because it's like, dude, you've told me this shit a million times and I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care what you think. I don't care what you want me to do. I'm doing things my way, on my terms, on my timeline. Fuck off. And I get it. You're just trying to help me. I get it. But I don't care. Okay? I've heard it all before. I've taken it into consideration. You don't need to say it 50 million times. Fuck off. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't fucking know. People are scum. I've said it before and I'll say it again. People are scum. I really fucking hate people. I really do. That's why, again, I wish I could just fucking sit in this studio and just make videos for you guys. Again, I don't enjoy necessarily, having to do content like this. It's just, I feel the need to rant about it for my own, for the sake of my own fucking mental health. But really, the only thing that's going to help my mental health is moving out of my dad's house someday. So that way I can just come home and not have to worry about anyone bitching at me over stupid shit or, any of that crap. Fuck that, man. I just want to fucking... Again, I just want a nice, quiet place somewhere where I can focus on making videos for you guys. That's all I want. And I get it. I'm going to have a job so that way I can pay for shit. I get it. That's fair, having to work for shit. That's fair. I just wish people wouldn't be such fucking cockwads, Just a bunch of fucking cockwads. Because apparently that's an insult. But yeah. I don't know, dude. I'm fucking sick of dealing with fucking stupid people. I'm sick of dealing with people who always think that there's only one right way to do something, like my dad. Again, my dad's one of those kind of people. It's like, in his mind, you're either doing things his way or you're doing things the wrong way, and it's fucking aggravating to have to deal with sometimes. It's just like, bro, there's more than one way to fucking skin a cat. Which, again, it's kind of a funny phrase, but, it's true. Just because I'm not doing things your way doesn't necessarily mean that I'm doing things the wrong way. There's more than one right way to do something. I have never subscribed to the idea that there's only one right way to do something. I don't believe in that. And I never have, and I never will. There is always more than one right way to do something. And just because you don't think... just because I'm not doing things your way doesn't mean that I'm doing things the wrong way. And my dad has never understood that. And it's fucking aggravating to have to deal with. Again, the sooner I move out of my dad's house, the sooner I can, get to a better place mentally speaking. It's just, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's unavoidable because, you have to deal with stupid people like, in real life or at your workplace or whatever, but at least once I move out of my dad's house, I can take another step in the right direction. And that'll probably be as close as I can get to finally having, finally getting to a good mental headspace, because I won't have to deal with his bullshit or anyone else's bullshit for that matter. I can live on my own terms, my way. And it'll be fucking sweet, man. That's all I've ever wanted is fucking freedom. That's all I've ever wanted. All I've ever wanted is to live a quiet, peaceful life, and I've said that since day fucking one on this YouTube channel. You can go back and watch my fucking videos from years ago. That's all I've ever said. That's all I've ever wanted. To live a quiet, peaceful life. That's it. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for, bitching about this all today. It's just, I'm sorry. Stupid people just piss me off, and it's good for me mentally to just let that all out and bitch about it and shit. Plus, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of entertainment value in it for you guys. I don't fucking know. God, stupid people just fucking piss me off, man. Fucking piss me off. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, either way, guys, that is going to be it for today. Hopefully, soon I'll be back in a little bit doing some more fun stuff so I can take my mind off of this crap. That'll be nice. Going to be working on that playthrough of that Japanese visual novel style game. I didn't even want to have to do this today. I just felt the need to do it because, again, for the sake of my own mental health, I just sometimes need to, blow off steam. So, yeah. But hopefully we can have some fun today, take my mind off of the unfortunate reality of having to exist in this stupid, dumbass world. Like I said, if I could trade this world for a virtual world, like, for example, like the world of Pokemon or something, I'd do it in a fucking heartbeat. Dude, be a trainer, go around, kick ass with Pokemon and shit. That's what I'd fucking do, man. That's what I'd fucking do. Be awesome. I don't know. I just don't fucking even know anymore. Everything's fucking stupid these days, and it's just irritating. But either way, in a little bit here, we're going to play some video games, hopefully try to forget about all that shit. So, yeah, stay tuned for that coming up next. And, yeah, till next time, guys, stay cool and rock on. This is Multi-Step signing off.